Hello, this is a short tutorial on how to use and connect the projector that is located inside the Ocean Shore School Computer Lab. Note that we'll be using the screen only on the computer lab side, as this tutorial is not meant to cover the screen that is to be used on the other side for the library. That will be covered in a later video. So the first thing that you want to do is locate a computer that you'll be using for displaying and demonstrating your material. It's suggested to use this computer that's located down on the corner. The reason is that we'll extend the video from this computer to the projector for the duration of your demonstration, and it also offers you an easy way to speak toward the screen that will be shown in a few moments. In addition, this particular computer has a set of speakers that can be heard inside the lab during your sessions. So to connect the projector to this computer, you'll need to extend the cable that has been dropped in the lab's server closet. This server closet is located here. So go to the server closet and open it up. Inside you'll find at least two cables. One of these cables has an HDMI connection. You can use that if you want, but it is recommended that you use the cable with the VGA connection. I've left this cable in here for those of you who might be wanting to connect other laptops or resources that actually use or have an HDMI connection and no VGA connection. As recommended a second ago, you'll want to use the cable that has the VGA connection. There should be a tie wrap on it to keep the cable nice and neat. Just undo the tie wrap and drop the cable to the floor. Then come over to the computer and connect the cable to directly to the video connection that's back here, or if you see a Y cable that's connected to the computer, you can use the other Y. What this will do is just split the video off so that you can watch your screen and watch the projector at the same time. Okay, after you've connected this cable, I recommend that you also store the excess cable underneath the mat, and this will keep people from tripping on it. So after you're done, just get it out of the way, most of the way. After you're done, it should look something like this. Just watch your foot traffic and ensure none of the children or the adults using the computer resources at the time trip over it. Next, you'll want to both drop the screen and turn on the projector. There are two controls that are located right here. One of the controls is an RF control, a radio frequency control, and that is this control right here. This one will lower the projector screen. Push the down button to allow the screen to drop. You don't have to control the screen at its endpoints. When it reaches its full extension, the screen will automatically stop extending. The same can be said for when you roll the screen up. You won't have to stick around. The screen will automatically stop when it's fully rolled back up into its casing. Next, you'll want to turn on the projector itself. This is an infrared style control. That means that it needs to have a direct line of sight to the projector itself. Now to do that, push this red button. You should hear a beep, and momentarily we'll see the projector display an image up on the screen. Now I've loaded a default Ocean Shore School logo into it, so even if you don't have the computer turned on or the projector connected to any other video source, you should see an image as the projector begins to warm up. Notice that it takes a few moments for the projector to actually get warmed up enough to see something on the screen. Okay. If you want to increase the contrast, you can always turn the overhead lights or some of the overhead lights off. So as mentioned, you'll need to have this computer on to see anything. We'll just go ahead and turn it on for a moment. If by pressing this front button you didn't see the power come on, there's another additional power switch that needs to have the straight bar pushed in order for the system to receive power. And you'll see We have a boot screen here, and also the same information being displayed at the same time up on the projector's screen. This should allow you to speak easily to your subject while talking to your group. Okay, after you've completed both of these steps, I recommend closing these doors. It will keep the noise from the server closet down, as well as allow for a clear path of transit in and out of the exit. Okay, you should be able to display anything that you want to display up onto the projector screen. This computer is set up to display well. If you need to use the audio for the system for the classroom, I would recommend that you pull what might be already connected. So this is the monitor cable that goes to the monitor speakers. Pull that from the green outlet here and plug in the local speakers that are on top of the system. Plug that in so that you can use the sound during your presentations. Okay, the reverse is true for storing the system. You can leave the computer on if you'd like for the next class, but I would recommend once you're done with your particular session that you shut the projector off and that you roll up the screen. Just do the exact opposite. Come over here. To turn the projector off, you'll need to push this button twice. So once, and you'll see a message up on the screen. And to confirm that you need to go off, just push that same button again to confirm the choice to turn the projector off. So once and twice. You'll actually hear the projector's fan run for a few minutes to cool the bulb down. Don't worry about that. The fan will automatically shut off after the bulb is cooled down. Next, roll up the screen. Just press the up button. Now, while pushing any of these buttons, if you didn't see something like a red LED that was here while you push this up button, it might be getting time to change the batteries in these remotes. I've noticed these batteries last a long time, but we've yet to see it go a whole year without changing the batteries. Hopefully one of the computer lab people, one of the PTO volunteers that is, will come in here and change these batteries at least once a year. That way the classroom operations will be trouble-free. As we'll see in a moment, just let this roll up by itself. As we'll see in a moment, this screen should auto-stop once it's completely rolled into the case. There it is, it stopped all by itself. So another note about this particular computer that's located on the corner, it also has the ability to play DVDs or CDs in it, unlike some of the other systems in the lab. So if you need to show a movie, or if you need to show some new content from a new application that you're running, this machine remains a very good machine to run all of your classroom demos from. That's it. Well, that's not quite it. One of the last things I recommend that you do is go ahead and disconnect this cable and coil it back up, store it back with the other cable in the closet, and then after you've done so, go ahead and close the doors to keep the path free and clear for entrance and exits. Thank you very much for watching this video. I'll be posting it up online, and I hope all of your computer lab sessions are good ones.